Hey, it's great to be with you guys again. This is John Manglaviti, and I'm part of the official Feathercoin development team. Today's myth, you ready for it? Feathercoin is a pump and dump. What? All right, we got a lot to cover about this topic. Let's get started. Okay, so here's the general idea behind a pump and dump. The stock is artificially inflated, right? So someone is there, the pumper, is artificially inflating the stock price. So as it goes up and goes up, more people are buying into it, right? Price goes up, and then that pumper decides to dump it at a certain limit. When they dump it, the price comes crashing down, and then anyone that's still left with the stock has something that's worthless. You see this with email campaigns. So maybe a lot of you have received emails that said, this new penny stock is the next Microsoft or the next Google. And they pump and they pump and they pump. Again, the idea is to get you to invest in it with no plan for long-term growth. They're not trying to get you to invest to build something. They're just trying to make money. Feathercoin is the exact opposite. The whole idea of Feathercoin was to build a community, right? To get grassroots support to develop something special. So there is no short term with Feathercoin. It is day in and day out, building and building and building. So when I think of pump and dump, I think of The Sopranos. Look, I miss The Sopranos as much as the next guy. You guys remember that episode where Christopher's running the brokerage house? And he had his two goons walking around, and they were all forced to push this worthless stock called Webistics. The idea was to pump the stocks so the Soprano crew could dump it at a high rate. And one of the brokers decides that Webistics was crap, and he wasn't going to push this product, right? Wasn't going to push the stock on anyone. So the goons come over and they throw hot coffee in his face. They start kicking him and roughing him up a bit. You know, they're like, Webistics, what are you doing? We're going to pump Webistics. Look, that's great for TV, but that's not what happens. I promise you. Peter Bushnell does not sit around and pour hot coffee on us if we don't push Feathercoin. Maybe hot tea, but not hot coffee. My favorite line from that episode, after the guy gets the beating, one of the goons turns around to the group and goes, does anyone else have a problem with Webistics? Great line, right? Good example of a pump and dump. That's not Feathercoin. When talking about crypto coins, these are the characteristics of coins that are typically pumped and dumped. They have 1, no development team. 2, no marketing. 3, no grassroots support. And 4, they're only a few days old, maybe a few weeks old. Feathercoin's been around for almost 3 months now. We have a full-time developer. We have 2 other full-timers on the development team now. We have a very large community, what we call a grassroots participation community. On top of that, we brought in 2 other coins to help form a partnership. So if anything, we're just ramping up now. This is not a short-term project. So the idea of a pump and dump is ridiculous. Do individuals try to pump and dump crypto coins? Absolutely. I remember when I was looking to buy Litecoin at 60 cents. Every day there was a new pump and dump push. All I would hear about is Arise Chicken, the new Fontes push is coming, right? Pump, 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 dump, pump. It was constant in the chat box. Would I hold the Litecoin development team responsible for the actions of those people? No, of course not. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Would I hold any other coins accountable for the development teams, for investors yelling pump and dump on certain exchanges? No. Then why would other people do it with us? It just doesn't make any sense. If you are an individual, a supporter of a coin, and you're screaming Feathercoin is a pump and dump, look, you have the right to your opinion. I mean, you have the right to be wrong. That's fine. But if you are a developer, right, if you're a developer on a competing coin, and you feel that Feathercoin's a pump and dump, and it has no reason to exist, you're in for a very, very rude awakening. We're about to give out free lessons on grassroots advocacy, development, and the power behind partnership. Feathercoin is here to stay. We're excited about providing new services to our customers. We're really excited about this partnership and look forward to seeing where this ends up in the future. Look at me. I'm like Johnny Soprano Manglavidi today. Pump and dump. What will the kids think of next? This is John Manglavidi. See you guys.